The Colorado Avalanche are 2-0 heading into their third game of the season in Seattle on Tuesday night, and then they come home to Ball Arena. Thursday night is the home opener against the Chicago Blackhawks. What's up, everybody? Kim Becker here with E5280 Sports and Lifestyle presents Between the Lines. Let's take a look at what went down in Colorado sports this past week and maybe look forward to what we can be excited about. The Seattle Kraken are 0-2-1 ahead of Tuesday night's game, while the Colorado Avalanche have yet to lose this season. Coach Bednar said before we got started last week that they filled their holes with really strong players on their lineups, and that statement has directly translated to what we are seeing on the ice out of this team in their first two games. The Colorado Avalanche beat the Kings in the season opener in Los Angeles 5-2, and then beat the San Jose Sharks in San Jose in a shootout 2-1. They came back from being down in that game with a Makar regulation goal and the shootout goal by none other than Moose Mikko Rantanen. Puck drops on the game in Seattle Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and then they head to Denver for the home opener this Thursday against the Blackhawks, followed by a Saturday night game in Ball Arena against the Carolina Hurricanes, then back on the road to take on the Islanders, Penguins, and Sabres next week. The Denver Nuggets are 2-1 over their first three preseason games and are proving to be another really strong team here in Colorado, unlike the pro football team that we know. Anyways, the Denver Nuggets have two more preseason games, both against the Clippers, and then the big night, October 24th, here in Denver, they will take on the Los Angeles Lakers and raise the championship banner. Now, of course, this season will be a challenge for them. They have a target on their back, the first time ever defending their championship title. It's going to be quite an interesting one for us, but the squad, who also looks to have filled their holes with some talented new guys, is very exciting. The Nuggets will play the Clippers at 8:30 p.m. Tuesday night, and then they will run it back against the Clippers on Thursday. And now to the Denver Broncos, who are prepping for Week 7 after losing twice last week, Sunday to the Jets and Thursday to the Chiefs. Head coach Sean Payton took the podium on Tuesday, and he said that he was encouraged after the way that the Denver Broncos played on Thursday at Arrowhead and hopes they can maintain and work off of that energy. Now, of course, he said that the two things they're focusing on at practice this week is improving play at home here in Denver and securing a win at Empower Field. It would be their first home win if they can get it done this Sunday. And I was about to say it's a must win, but that's what I said about the Commanders game. That's what I said about the Raiders game. That's what I said about the Jets game. But this one against the Packers really kind of feels like one of the only games that the Broncos can win in the near future. Because after this week, the Chiefs come to Empower Stadium. They play the Broncos. Then the Broncos have a bye. Then the Broncos go to Buffalo to take on the Bills. And then they come back to Denver to host the Vikings, who are starting to kind of heat up at this point in the season. So the game against the Vikings in Denver is supposed to be the Sunday night primetime game that the Broncos will play. But let's see if they flex that one out of primetime. After the next couple of weeks, we might know that one. The Colorado Buffaloes had a disappointing Friday night after being up 29-0 at half. Stanford had a 97-yard touchdown in the third quarter that really just shifted momentum very severely. Things went incredibly downhill for the Buffs, who ended up losing 46-43 in double overtime. Coach Prime said it was unlike anything he's ever experienced, and he was a bit shaken up and shocked, honestly, for lack of better words, in his post-game presser. The Buffs have a bye this week, and then they head to the Rose Bowl. They will play UCLA next weekend in Los Angeles, October 28th. That game will kick off at 5:30 local time. But the CSU Rams, holy cow, a thriller of a game this past weekend against the Boise State Broncos. They were down 30-10 with just 4 minutes left of play. They tied the game up in 4 minutes. In the last seconds, there was a 33-yard Hail Mary that was caught. Then the extra point was kicked. The final score was 31-30. So if you are a football fan here in Colorado, at least you've got the Rammies this past weekend, I guess. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to end this one right here because now I'm just getting delusional with everything that I'm saying, especially about football. Have a fantastic week. I'm Kim Becker. This is Between the Lines. I'll see you guys next week for another episode.